not even. This is one way to start a video. Honestly, I hadn't even planned on starting a video. I was just gonna go about my day, and I gave myself 2 days this week where I was not gonna vlog, and I was just gonna go focus, and I was just gonna focus on work. I can't even speak. I can't even put my words together. And then, this may not be a big deal to some of you, but I just got a text message on WhatsApp that my package has arrived. It's here. It's here. And I like stood up screaming, and everyone in the house was like a little panicked, and I had to be like, sorry, it's nothing, it's all exciting things. I have a slight headache, but my package has arrived, which means that we're gonna unbox that together. And let me tell you something, it's a package that I have been wanting for months. For months I've been wanting it, but especially the last 4 weeks, 5, I think now it's 5 weeks. And I thought it was gonna come tomorrow, but bless the hands of the efficient ones in this world. Like, may they be blessed 10 times over, because this thing has come a day early, and I am gonna stop teasing you, and I'm going to just wait till it gets here, then we can unbox it together. For now, I actually have to make the payment for it to be dispatched, although she's still unboxing it. I mean, she said she's kind of unpacking everything, so I'm going to make the payment. It should be here by 5. I was just saying just now, like, oh, I'm so tired. I don't know if I should take a nap. Like, this whole week, I think, has just been like so fast paced, and I've been waking up really early and then kind of going to bed kind of, well, not so late, but I'm starting to feel tired, and I want to listen to my body, and I want to give myself breaks when my body needs it. But after seeing that this package is here, I'm like, you have no excuse. You've got to work. You've got 1.5 hours max till the package gets here. You better give it your all. Like, I'm Wilson, my former CrossFit trainer. Like, I've got Wilson in my head just being like, come on, Sharon, come on, Sharon. Rah! Oh, I'm so excited. I'll tell you what it is in just a second, but I'm so excited. It's here. It is about 2.5 hours since I last spoke to you. It took a little longer than I thought for it to get here. And all the while I was just pacing, panicking, just kind of like, Also, sun is setting, so I don't know how much light I'll have for a while. But I was just saying, it's in this tiny box. You can pause here and guess what it is. Just leave a comment down below. I don't know if you'll know, but I'm just gonna tell you now that it is something that I've been wanting, but not just wanting, needing for a few months. And I just could tell, like, ooh, it's only a matter of time before it is urgent. And then in December, I had an accident. Nothing, well, not that I didn't get hurt or anything, so that's not what I mean when I say I had an accident. I just mean something happened and I had to now make this purchase. You probably already guessed what I'm talking about at this point, but I just want to unbox it so I can show you. Wow, it has been packed up pretty well. Also, it's got that carton box. You know how sometimes carton boxes just smell a little funny? But I got myself a new iPhone. You know, maybe to some people it might just be like, oh my god, get over it, it's just a phone. And then to other people they might be like, I get it, I get you. And then other people just don't care. They're just like, move along. Let's go back to like regular programming. But this is a really big deal for me, and it's a big deal from my work as well. It was not something that I just was like, oh yeah, I need a new phone, let me just get another one, boom. It wasn't that quick or easy a decision. But for me, it's a big part of my career, and just having something that I am familiar with, because I've been using iPhones for a while now, but also is great quality, just elevates my work. And I'm a content creator, so a lot of my work is on the phone and on the go as well. So the better the equipment I have, the better it is for me and for clients that I work with as well. And that's the only way I could justify making an investment of this magnitude. I do have to say that, not here, this video is not sponsored, but I did work with Malahide, who are the people who brought my phone in for me on my Insta stories. So on my stories, I don't know if you follow me on Instagram, but you should. I did talk about this partnership and how easy it was for the phone to come in, but I bought the phone. I had to cough up the coins for this phone myself. Oh my gosh, but you know, so this isn't sponsored, but I do want to say that I am officially converted, and I will 110% be purchasing off of Malahide again and again and again. My only frustration is that I don't have all the things that all the shops that I'm maybe familiar with that are in the States in Dubai, and Malahide focus on or are based in Dubai, so they help you bring stuff in. So they've got like Amazon, you know, UAE, or Sephora in Dubai and all those other brands, but like Amazon in Dubai doesn't always have all the items that I need, so I would probably have to have it shipped in from the States or from somewhere else. But truthfully, I would probably go that route, because I did make an order from another shipment company from the States. I want to say it was like first or second week, maybe the second week of December, and it's still not here. It's supposed to come in like the last week of January. So that's taken a minute or two. I placed this, doesn't even make any sense. I placed this order. I've already even started unboxing. What am I doing? I'm gonna calm down. I promise I'm gonna calm down. But I've seen it. Okay. I placed this order last week Friday. It is the 14th today. So I placed this, oh no, it wasn't last week Friday. I placed it actually last week Wednesday. And today is Thursday. So the following week, Thursday. This is gonna be a problem. I foresee problems upon problems, because I've already been on Sephora's website trying to be like, okay, I need new eyebrow pencil, although I don't think I'll get my eyebrow pencil from there. I don't think I need a fancy one. But mascara, I wanna try a new one. I saw a facial oil that I wanna try that has retinoids, or retinol rather. Okay, I'm gonna stop. But I mean, all I was saying is like, I would give it a try if you haven't already. It isn't as formalized as I'm used to on other platforms, like kind of how to go ahead and placing an order, but they have been very quick in responding when it comes to WhatsApp messages and just guiding you and referring you to like where you need to go back and just reference like, this is what it says, this is where you need to pay, this is how long you need to wait, sorry, there are kids playing outside as usual. All my vlogs, there's always like kids screaming, dogs barking outside. You know. Okay. Oh my gosh, it's so funny how when something is new, you're just like, then like a month and you're just like throwing it across the room. Oh my gosh, I'm sure you guys all heard how iPhone these days just give you like 3 things and they're like, here, there you go. You have a, no, it's 2 things actually. You've got a cable and the phone. Nothing else. Not like, and by the way, by cable, you don't even get like the thing, the part of the cable where you put it into the socket. You don't even get that. So things have changed a lot in Apple, but I'm not going to complain. I'm an Apple girl, so. It's really pretty. So I got the iPhone 12 Pro, not the Pro Max, the iPhone 12 Pro. Also budget-wise, this just fit my profile, my wallet a little bit better. But what I'm really excited about is the camera upgrade, and the difference between 12 Pro and 12 Pro Max. I don't think it's like crazy enough for me to have coughed up the extra shillings. So there we are. Nice and simple. Now I just need to get a cover, which I'm gonna try and do tomorrow. I'm gonna try and find a simple place here that can just give me a cover as I figure out how to order in the covers that I saw and fell in love with so much. Okay, I'm gonna go play with my phone now. I just had to share this little unboxing moment. I'm really proud. It's one of the things that I wanted for myself. Actually, I wanted to have it at the end of last year, and then I didn't even tell you what happened, but I ended up having to kind of go into the water with my phone, and it was a matter of urgency. So like I wasn't thinking, I just kind of went into the water with my phone, and next thing I knew, I was like, oh right, my phone has a crack at the back. Pretty sure all the water was like just enjoying life in my iPhone, and within minutes it was kind of dead. Yeah, I'm just, you know, okay, bye, for real, bye. Dear God, I have just drank the worst celery juice in the history of celery juice. I swear to you, I don't think there's anything worse. Wow, that was bad. It was celery juice and ginger, and whoever DM'd me to tell me to try that, clearly you're not my friend. You don't want me to prosper. I've got chocolate because I'm really trying everything in my mind to try and take care of that taste. It's so bad. That's Fatma in the background. You can see snickering, giggling. Hola. I'm wearing, let me take off my slippers. That's better. I'm wearing a really cool set from Home 254. I had a jumper from them, but it was a little too small, so I gave that to my sister. But I bought this yesterday because I thought it would look really cool for a shoot that I had this morning with Fatma. We're actually about to step out because we get to continue that shoot just for a little bit at Amani Gardens. I really want to do like a woo, if I can even get my body to, oh look at my dying plant. But I really want to do one of those like cool, hey gal, what's up, check me out, Fresh Prince type of poses, like cool kids. Just to have some stuff to go up on my Instagram, because I'm really enjoying posting on Instagram actually. And I've got this challenge, I want to try and post as often as I can. So we're about to step out to do that. Fatma, you ready? You ready, boo? Ready. All right, ready. Let's go get him. Halfway. Halfway. Hey, come on. Daisy. Who is this girl?
Ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like 550 on the 5 sticky, come get high with me, that's a deal, right? Ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like 550 on the 5 sticky, come get high with me, that's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? That's a bet, right? That's a bet, right? That's a deal, right? That's a deal, right?
I'm terrible at basketball. I don't even know what made me think I should come here. And where are you going? Fatma, you're making it so serious with like
I'm trying to get a full outfit.
No, outfit. But like, I think in my head, I think I'm good at basketball because I used to be in the basketball team. But everything about a basketball seems so alien to me. Like even holding it and bouncing it. Like I don't feel like I've got like, I've got it, and because of that it makes me want to learn basketball, so like get really good about like all the like those spinning things. Jesus. That's how I want to like continue this part of the video. I want to just burst into tears a little bit because I've just very quickly put up a video today, a video that at the start of today I wasn't sure I was even going to kind of edit and work on because I was like, meh, I'm really not feeling life at this point. But luckily I had like footage that I had been filming when I felt energetic, and so I was able to work on that this afternoon, but it took me forever. I think I'm relieved. I was 20 minutes late, so I was kind of frustrated about that because I want to keep it at 5 p.m. and people can know and trust that I will be there at 5 p.m. But, you know, better late than never. So it's up. But I feel such tension. I think just the last few days have been... first of all, I haven't picked up... Have I picked up my... Oh, no, I did. I picked up my camera, I think, once. But in the last week, there's not been much action, like in terms of vlogging. And I've just kind of slowly found myself withdrawing, which partly is because I guess I'm getting tired, and it's getting to that point where I want to fill my cup so that I can come back here energized and I'm not just like, hi guys, welcome. You know, like I don't want that. I want to make it exciting. I want to do fun things with you guys. God, there's so many things I actually want to do. I want to go get a piercing here. Who am I? I don't know where this has come from. I feel like I've hit like midlife crisis at 31. Not midlife, but like whatever this version is, where I'm just like, piercings, yeah, so cool, yeah, look at me. Anyway, I want to do fun things with you guys, but I was just kind of starting to feel like, actually, I think by now I'll have inserted a clip of me attempting to meditate, and I was wearing this outfit. Can I tell you something? That was on Saturday, because I could feel that my energy wasn't right, and I was like, I need to do everything in my power to pick myself up. So I'm gonna get dressed, and then I'm gonna light a candle, and I'm going to meditate. But nothing was working, and I just literally, after the meditation session, for maybe 5 minutes later, I was like, right, I'm gonna take this off and get back into my casual home clothes. I just wasn't feeling great. And Monday, also something happened on Monday, and my regular schedule it didn't work. So today, which is Tuesday, is when I kind of was like, all right, I'm gonna try this again. I'm gonna put on that outfit because I thought it was cute, and no one saw me in it, so it's okay, except for you guys, but we won't tell anyone. And went for a meeting, which was great, and really excited about that. And got back home, and I was editing from about 1:30 till now, which is about 5:30 or just past. Yeah, and I have so many updates, but I don't even know if I want to do it now. And I was even, during the week, I'd like write down notes like, ooh, I want to tell them about this. Ooh, there's this other thing that I got excited about. So let me get my phone, because I might as well. We might as well. For the record, ooh, where are you? What happened? There we go. For the record, my new phone is so yum. Really enjoying it. Love. Oh, okay, so this is what I wanted to say last week. You know, I put up the video where I was talking about books that I read in 2020, and I talked about all of them, and I wasn't sure if I should add it or leave it in or take it out, because I was like, this is such a specific thing. You've got to like books to kind of, anyway, I left it in because I was like, this is what I like, maybe someone else will like it. And I just got really excited that there's many people who are into it. So actually on Twitter, I started a thread where I'm talking about all the books that I've read that I'm reading in 2021 and kind of rating them. I've just finished my second book, which was Digital Minimalism. Not the book I thought it was going to be, and I mean that literally. Like I asked, I ordered it in through Rafu, asked them to kind of like, can you look out for this book and just bring that in for me? But they brought the wrong one. So there's another book called Digital Minimalism by Newport that I heard Jenim talk about, and I was like, oh, I really want to read that. They brought the wrong one, but I didn't even notice myself, so I'm not going to blame them. I didn't even notice till I was like 30 pages in, and I was like, oh, this cannot be the book. This cannot be it. And true enough, when I went back to messages, it was not the book, but I just finished it. Pretty mediocre. Would not recommend it. But at the same time, it's changed. Like I feel like I want to not reread that one. I asked Rafu to get Cal Newport, the one that I wanted, and they will. But it's just making me panic because I realize, and I don't want to use the term addiction because that is a very heavy term, and it's not fair to just throw it around. But I do think that I'm heavily reliant on technology, on my phone, and I get antsy, and it's affected how well I concentrate. Like there are certain tips that I actually wrote down, and when I finally do my book review, I know I'm going to touch on it because I wrote it down. But things like today, when I'm editing my video, for instance, which takes about 3 or 4 hours, and that's like focused, concentration. As I'm editing, I'll be like, oh wait, I need to do the title on Canva, so let me just go and get that like slide. And then I go to my website, Safari, for instance, and as I open it, I'm like, oh, my emails. Did I check my emails? Actually, let me go check it. Oh, they asked me to send an invoice. Should I send it? Actually, let me check if someone sent me a message on, about that invoice. So I go on my WhatsApp, and then by the time I know it, I'm responding to like my friends, and I'm just like, go back. And I think I'm pretty focused when it comes to, like, if I have a task, I can be pretty focused, but I've noticed that it's not as great as it used to be. And it's because of little things like, why does my email tab have to be there? And they get you because you see if you left it at like, I don't know, 10 unread emails, you'd be like 17. Oh, who sent me a new email? Anyway, that book, in as much as I was like, I wouldn't recommend it. It wasn't that great. Not many ideas were like new and exciting, but there were some theories, maybe 4 or 5, that I was like, I'm going to adopt that into my life and lifestyle. And yeah, right. And then, yes, I wanted to talk to you guys about a podcast that I finished listening to, or at least I've caught up on, but I loved so much. It's called Anatomy of Murder. If you like kind of like crime investigation series or conversations, you are going to love this. Every episode is different, and they kind of investigate a murder, a cold case. Most of them, not all of them, are cold cases. And they, you know, try and build to the point where this is the person who committed that murder, and this is how they were found, and this is how many people it took to kind of, you know, 20 years later, be able to dig this up and exhume this body and then find this. Oh, it's so good. I would highly recommend it. I haven't talked about podcasts in a while, and it's because I haven't found many new ones, but I thought I would share that. And oh, the last thing, Bling Empire on Netflix. I kind of get a little, maybe self-conscious, you know, just a little, whenever I talk about like one of these reality TV shows, because I know there's better ways to kind of spend our time, and there's things that we could be doing that could build us into better people. But a little reality TV doesn't hurt, if you ask me. And Bling Empire on Netflix? What? Can you imagine? Yo, if I ever get that filthy rich and I'm just like, what are you wearing? Gucci? That's like, you know, last season, isn't it? Please just slap me. I mean, don't slap me, but you know what I mean. Yo. That was a lot, but I really enjoyed it, and I was like, when is season 2 coming out? It was so good. If you haven't watched it, I would highly recommend it. What I'm watching now on Showmax that I'm actually just gonna dive into, I'm gonna undo my hair, because this is now, it's over 2 weeks. You shouldn't do that. I shouldn't do that. 10 days is when I should have stopped, you know, change this hair. But I'm gonna undo it because I need to wash it tomorrow, and then I'm gonna get into cozy clothes, wash my face and makeup off, you know, do my evening skincare. And then what I'm going to watch, which is currently running on Showmax, is Knives Out. It's like one of those murder mysteries with a lot of famous people. It looks really interesting. I'm only 10 minutes in, but so far, interesting. All right, that's my update.
I sharpened my wit, my wardrobe, and my eye, and I made myself the most terrifying creature in.
If you know what I'm watching, oh, does it say up there? No, it doesn't actually. If you know what I'm watching, comment below or give this video a like if you know what I'm watching, or if you've watched it before, or if you want to watch it, just from like this little shot, which is hard for anyone unless you've watched it. But yeah, if you've watched this before, or you know what I'm talking about, like this video. Hola, I have a confession to make. I filmed this entire thing that I'm about to show you, which is a quick unboxing, and it was like 25-30 minutes long, and I was like, there's just no way I'm gonna put all of that in. It's just too much talking, too much time spent in wrapping, and I don't know why I do that to myself. So what I'm gonna be doing is just getting through my PR, or getting through new packages that I bought that I think are interesting and you guys might be interested in seeing, and just organizing them and unwrapping and doing whatever, and then talking about them, so that it's like a quick, hopefully 6-minute thing, because 30 minutes is a long time. So I'm redoing this whole thing, which is something that I wouldn't normally say, but I think happens a lot behind the scenes, where you're just like, that just doesn't flow with what I wanted. Wow. Ginger, lemon, dawa, so yum. Okay, I'm gonna start with what I'm wearing. And this is from the Zia x Sharon Mwangi collection. It is an off-shoulder crop top that I like so much. The back looks like so. but I think it's gorgeous. I really, really do adore it. And I have to say, I'm really grateful. They had sent the red dress from the collection. They sent that to me. And then Sharon, so bless her soul, she just checked to be like, I just wanted to know, does it fit? Did you like it? And I was like, oh, it's not really my style. I don't really know about that dress. And so she just was like, okay, why don't you just pick whatever you think would perfectly suit you? And I was like, thank you, girl. I love it. I love that. Because it just gives like someone the opportunity to actually pick what suits their style or their interest or their needs. And this, I love so much. Since we're talking about clothing, I'm going to show you what I got from Shop New Level. This I bought myself. And honestly, Nancy needs to stop this thing of releasing a new item every 3 days, and then you're just left panicking if you should buy the first one or the second one or the next one. And then if you bought the first one, you're just like, how much money do I want to spend on clothes this month again? I actually had to tell her, like, listen, I can't do this. Can you just like calm down? Because I am spending too much money on clothing and other things anyway, and I just need to know what you're releasing so I can just not panic that I'm going to miss out if I don't buy it immediately. So I bought this one, and I've already seen something else that I'm gonna buy. But if you know me, you know I love animal print. It's just a simple, slightly sheer blouse. At least if I hold it up to the light, it's definitely sheer. And then it's got this long tie at the front, which you can tie into a bow or just leave them hanging. I would probably tie it into like a nice little pussy bow up here. For those of you who love books, Rafu Books sent this to me. Thank you, Rafu. I love those guys. It is Jackson Biko's Thursdays. Actually, this is going to be Chasing Paper's February book of the month, like the book that we're going to read in February. So yeah, spoiler alert, if you haven't already, get this for yourself. You can get it from Rafu. But then I thought, you know what, I might as well go ahead and buy a couple other books because I'm trying to build my library. I need to buy a lot of books this year. I've got a number that I want to add to my stash. So I bought this, which is Biko's book that came before Thursdays, and it's Drunk. And then I also got Love in Color, which looks amazing. I mean, it says Mythical Tales from Around the World Retold by Bolu Babalola. It just looks like first of all, the cover is epic, and it just looks like a really fun read. Okay, let's touch on beauty. I got this nice little package from Kezula Skincare. It was actually supposed to be sent in during the holidays for Christmas, and they had a nice Christmas card too, but Christmas was kind of AWOL, so I only received it this time round, like last week. And it's a bunch of their oils. There's Kalahari melon seed, manketi, marula, and yangu oil. And they're for different skin types too, which I thought was interesting. And I know oils can be a little contentious as well. Like, do you use an oil? Do you not? But for me, at the end of my skincare routine, I just want like 1 or 2 drops max. 2 drops max, 1, 2. And I pat it just so I can feel like nothing's escaping and my face feels better too. So I would definitely give this a try. I just have to see which one is best suited for my skin. Maybe the marula oil, I don't know. Still on skincare is a package from L'Oreal Paris, which is really exciting. And they recently launched their Pure Sugar Scrubs and their Hydra Genius range. So looks like that. I love that. That just looks like something you want to kind of, I don't know, eat. Like a really tasty, yummy paste. Doubt that you want to actually eat it, so don't do it. But there is the Nourish Scrub, Glow Scrub, and Clearing Scrub. So the Glow Scrub, for instance, has grapeseed oil, monoi oil, and acai powder. All of them have fine crystals of sugars, which is brown, blonde, and white. But I guess the active ingredients or the more highlighted ingredients are different for each scrub. And then the Nourish Scrub has cocoa butter, coconut oil, and cocoa grains. And then the Clearing Scrub has kiwi seeds, peppermint essential oil, and lemongrass essential oil. This looks like it will smell amazing and almost like taste amazing, but we're not going to taste it, but it looks like it would. And then for their Hydrogenous Aloe Water, which, not gonna lie, when I first read that, I was like, so is this a toner or is it a micellar water? But it's actually a moisturizer. And there's one for normal to dry skin, which is probably what I would go for, because I have dry skin and anything water-based just doesn't work too great. Like, if it's just going to evaporate or feel like it's just gone for my skin in seconds. Like my skin tends to freak out. And then this one is for normal to combination skin, and it's got, both of them have actually aloe water and hyaluronic acid. I have to say about the scrubs though, like it's been a minute since I used like a physical scrub. I tend to, where I'm now more curious about, and I'm leaning towards chemical exfoliation. But I'm gonna give this a try, like even to just try the texture to see what it feels like. I love though that they have natural ingredients, because for a while scrubs were just kind of using a lot of plastic, and that's not great for the environment. Simple Life hooked me up with the bottle once again. I had their bottle for months, and I think they sent that to me in June or July, but at some point it broke, so I just stopped using it. And I also stopped drinking as much water because it's hard to keep remembering to fill up a glass. But this, you guys, is so pretty, and the straw feels like it's gonna be legit. Like the other one, just sometimes it would be so hard to get anything out, but this feels like it's a completely different like mechanism, and it's not going to break down or anything. I love that color. What would you call that? What is that? What would you call, like a taupey green, a mint almost? It's so yum. I love it. Is that it? Oh no. Oh, okay, no, actually not last. YouTube Black sent something that was really interesting. Really interesting. So they had a really nice letter attached to it, and kind of just celebrating creators, which I have to say, like the fact that I'm even on YouTube's radar is exciting in itself. And they were just saying like, we're celebrating you, and we're celebrating all the creators out there because you're like our superheroes. So in partnership with this illustrator, here is something to remind you of who you are, the superhero. Is that me though? You guys, I mean, granted, it's a better like superhero disguise than Clark Kent and his glasses, which you're not supposed to recognize him in. In what world do we not know that's not Clark Kent, you know, as Superman? But this one, bet your ass you wouldn't know it's me. Yeah, I mean, the hair is super straight, and the outfit is really alternative, but you know, I'll take it. It's a thought that counts. I'll take it. I bet you though, if I showed this to anyone, they'd just be like, oh, that's interesting. Who drew that? Who's that? They wouldn't put two and two together, but it does say this is S at the bottom. The last thing that I'm not gonna lie, it's the most exciting thing if you ask me, is what you're on right now. It's actually what you're on. Let me move everything out of the way. Look at this! I have a duvet, and it is such a plump, cushiony duvet. It feels like a dream. Let me come to this side so I show you in the light. It feels like an absolute dream. It is from Duvets and Pillows, and I have to say, I think I'm gonna get one for my bedroom, or for my bed, because I've had the one in my bed for 2 years. I don't know how often you're supposed to change or swap over a duvet. This is not gonna paint me in the best light, but I am like a sweater. Like I sweat profusely at night. So I think, I mean, I've had it for 2 years. I think it's about time. I think I'm gonna buy one for my room from these guys, because this feels amazing. It feels really, really good. But I'm just so happy that slowly by slowly this room is coming together. Actually, the bed from Terra Studio is coming later today, which is pretty exciting. So now I just need to look for like a duvet cover and kind of like theme this room when it comes to dressing the bed. What colors do I want? I kind of like the pillows, but I think it's quite a harsh contrast between the black and the white. No, the white and the black, and you know, the florals, the softness of the florals there, and that as well. But maybe, I don't know. Yeah, I had to show you. This feels really good. All right, I now have to sit down and do the very long task of editing a video, which is not fun. But actually I don't mind it so much. I kind of end up zoning out. It's just that it takes forever. But I'm first gonna change because I feel like I'm too dressed up to just be in the house. And I am actually leaving the house tomorrow. So tomorrow I'll wear this dress. Don't ask me if you see me in the same top, not dress, top. If you see me in the same top 2 days in a row, don't ask. Let's just keep that between us. For now, I think I'm actually gonna wear this one, the new level one. Okay, I'm about to leave the house. I feel like you've seen me in this video. I've been in like a million different outfits, maybe not a million, but today, for instance, you saw me make my bed in my gown, and like my, you know, dressing gown, and then I was in the crop top, and not the crop top, well, it is, yeah, off-shoulder crop top, and then now I'm in this like animal print blue blouse. So it's a lot of outfit changes in one day, but I was just wearing that top so I can do this look, life of a content creator. We're changing outfits all the time, but I'm filming this at, what time is it now? 12:30, and this video is supposed to go up at 5 p.m. So I'm just here to wrap up this video so I can start a new one, because clearly I've caught up, right? Because there was a time I was filming stuff that would go up 2 weeks down the line. Clearly I've caught up because I wasn't picking up the camera much last week. But yeah, I'm about to step out for a bit. I have to return, like run a quick errand, return some items, and then I'll come right back. Thought I would show you, I don't know if I've shown you the book I'm currently reading. It is Girl in the Walls. It's supposed to come out March 4th, 2021, which is insane that I have it in my hands. Although I might have to swap it out with Thursdays by Biko, so that I definitely keep up with the book club. Oh, let me show you maybe my top properly, although I was trying to fix it and I'm not sure I did a good job. I promise you I will find other jeans soon so that I don't come with the same pair. I actually called Little Red today to be like, hi, do you have any other colors? And they said that they have others coming in February, so fingers crossed they do, so that I'm not here showing you the same pair of jeans. Or at least I just need to try other I need to wear my other pants or dresses or something. But so this is the Nancy Mwangi, well, the Shop New Level by Nancy Mwangi balloon sleeve blouse with this detail, which by the way, for me, I just tucked it in like because it's really long. So even if I do like the little bow, there's still quite a bit. And I just put it inside my top and it's kind of tucked in here. But I really like it, and I am in a size small. Saying it because when I posted this on my story, someone asked what size I was wearing, and I get that too because sometimes it's confusing. But I noticed on her website she even said the size she was wearing because she was modeling it, and I didn't know which one to buy. But when I saw she was wearing, that's Nancy, when I saw Nancy was wearing a small, I picked up a small. All right, enough. I'm going to say goodbye. Thank you so much for watching. It really means a lot. I've been seeing all your comments, all your encouraging comments, saying consistency. And you guys, we did 1 month, posting twice a week, 1 solid month. January is done. February, we've got this. We've got this. We've got this. I can't believe we're done with like month 1. I'm saying we're done and it's not the end of the month, but you know what I mean. Like the next time you see me, I will be here in February. So we're done, which is insane. Anyway, I hope you had a good month. And if not, I hope February is better and kinder to you. I will see you soon.
That's a bet, right? That's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? That's a bet, right? That's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? Ay, coming down like precipitation. I ain't never met a limitation. Hate applying my